Oh my God, I can't even remember to turn my mic on. There we go. All right. Now you should be able to hear me. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken Heron, for calling me and fixing me up with that. I couldn't get the right encoder in there. That's what the problem was. So, all right. Sorry about that, guys. So thanks for sticking around. So sorry. All right, so let's just scroll back a little bit see if I missed anything here. Yeah, everyone, I'm sorry, kept getting disconnected. So I haven't done this for a while. Usually when I live stream, I do it from my phone. It's just really informal, and I haven't done it with my in my studio with the camera and everything yet. So, all right, now it looks like everybody can hear me. Is that correct? All right, very cool. So sorry for that. Thank you for joining. All right, so here's what we're going to do tonight, now that you've kind of hung around long enough. So if you don't know, I hit 100,000 subscribers a couple weeks ago, so appreciate that. We're at 101,000 now, so thank you all, everyone, for all the congratulations. So tonight, what I want to do is just say thank you to all of you, and thank you for being such great supporters. It's been such a cool experience, and so we're just going to do a lot of fun stuff. Number one, I'll just tell you kind of the history of the channel and how we got started doing this. I'll do some giveaways. I'm going to do 10 giveaways. And so I got 10 giveaways, and basically I'm just going to ask a bunch of questions. You guys are going to answer them. So thank you, Geeks Vana. Appreciate that very much. Congratulations on 100,000. Geeks Vana, very good supporter. So, and then what we're going to do after that, I'll reveal my logo. Some of you already seen it before. Video posted yesterday, and then also it's right here on my shirt. So thank you, Anubis Arts TJ 9.99. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna do some giveaways. I have a lot of stuff here that I want to give away. I have some really cool sponsors. DJI is one of them, and I really appreciate that. Loom Cube's another one. Freewell's another one, and PGY Tech is another sponsor. So thank you to all of those guys. I want to say that right off the bat before I forget to do that. So. If I miss something in the chat, I apologize. I'm going to try to not spend too much time right now in the chat, but I'll get to a Q&A session later on. And when I get to that part, then I'll start reading the chat more and answering questions and things like that. But I'm going to try to go through this kind of in order, just try to keep kind of some organization to it. I'm going to talk about merchandise. I do have some merchandise finally for sale to go along with this new logo. So excited about this, you guys. I can't tell you how pumped I am. I liked my old logo, but I wanted something that was more current. We're going to talk about that. Okay, I'm not going to get into it now, but then we'll do some Q&A. So I'll do some question and answer. Some of you sent me some questions on my YouTube little community tab thing, and then some of you sent some. I think on Instagram I got some too. So. Ken Heron, thank you very much. Congrats. Russ will eventually surpass my subscribers, and he deserves it. I don't know about that, but I sure appreciate being a part of this wonderful group, this wonderful niche. A lot of great creators in the drone niche, and it's so fun to be just a small part of it. So thank you, JAS Ariel, $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Love your work. Very happy you made it to 100K. I'm happy as well. So, and then we'll talk about the future of the channel a little bit. And also just tell you about my website. I've started a website, very rudimentary right now, a lot harder than I thought, but I'll show you kind of where we have come on that. And then we're just going to kind of chat. You know, I try to get organized a little bit. Normally when I do live streams, I don't do organized live streams. I just kind of, you know, shoot the bull and just kind of visit a little bit. So, but I'm kind of motivated by watching some of my favorite people do their live streams. You know, the Ken and the Ken, the two Kens, have really established themselves as far as live streams. Original Adobo and Ken Heron, they do great jobs with live streams, and it's always a lot of fun. So, yeah, hit the like button. Thanks a lot, Mike. Appreciate that. So let's talk about a little bit about the history of the channel. How did I get into this? Well, long story short, I started a channel with my son, Pokemon channel. He was really into Pokemon cards and collecting cards, and so, and I've always loved YouTube. I wanted to have a YouTube channel, so we got into starting a little Pokemon YouTube channel. Of course, it failed miserably, but we did have a lot of fun. We'd go out shopping for Pokemon cards, and it was kind of a good father-son bonding moment, but also it turned into kind of a chore. So, because I wouldn't let him open any of the cards unless we could record it. So, so that kind of failed. But hey, Original Robo, thank you. Welcome. $19.99, happy for you. One of my go-to friends for advice. All right, appreciate that, Ken. B-Man80, thank you. $9.99, congrats on 100K, and many more to come. I hope so. Thank you, guys. So what we did is I was shopping around for a drone kind of around that same time. And I decided that, you know what? I've been watching all these drone channels and looking at all these reviews and these tutorials and seeing how these drones work. And I thought, you know what? Maybe I could do that too. You know, I'm interested in YouTube. I'm interested in creative. I've always wanted a creative outlet. You know, I've always been into video and photography and things like that, but I've never really done anything with it. And YouTube is like the ultimate solution. So I wanted to do something with it. And I thought, why not buy my drone and kind of make a little drone diary and kind of document the process of what it's like to fly a drone for the first time. And surprisingly, people started watching, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really a thing. Like, people are really interested in drones, and apparently they like the information that I'm sharing. So I'm like, maybe I'll stick with this. So Zeb Meat, $9.99, small token for all your fantastic help. Thank Russ, $9.99. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh my God, Jimmy J. Holy crap. $100. I don't have a buzzer. Ken, if you have a buzzer, buzz it for me. Can you? How about you call me and then we'll buzz it. 100K congrats. We appreciate your content. Very happy for your success. Keep it up. Expand your horizons, and don't expect 200 when you hit 200K. All right. I expect 2,000. How about that, Jimmy J? Thank you so much. My gosh, that is so awesome. Appreciate that. So anyway, that's going to throw me off. I'm going to throw out my concentration. So I decided that I was just going to continue to document the things that I was learning, and hopefully that the information I would learn and record and pass on to you would provide some value. And it was, and people were really starting to appreciate that. And one thing that I swore I would do when I first started my channel is when I would email other creators, I'm not talking about drone creators, I'm talking about other like camera creators and people that were talking about tech advice and things like that. And I would contact them, I would comment, I would email. And I understand that you get a lot of messages and you get a lot of comments and things like that. And it's really hard to answer all of them. And I'm getting to that point now where it's really, really hard to answer everybody. And I apologize if I can't do it, but I really, really want to reply to people because people are reaching out for advice and they want to get all the answers. And I want to give as much advice as I can. Of course, I don't have all the answers, but the ones that I have, I try to answer. But one thing that always was discouraging to me is when I would ask questions to people, I would never get a response from them. And I'm like, okay, I know you're really busy. And I do understand that you can't answer every question, but it got to the point where, okay, well, I'm going to do my best to answer everybody's questions and try to at least respond to the comments with a thumbs up or a heart button or whatever, a like button to let them know, to acknowledge that I heard them and I got the message and appreciate that. And I still try to do that today. Like I said, it's quite a bit harder now than it was when I had 10,000 subscribers, but I try to let people know that I am listening to them and I am reading those comments and I'm taking everything that I'm getting from you and making that content better. And so I want you to know that I always read those comments. I just don't always have the time to reply to them. And so that's one of my biggest goals when I started the channel is I'm going to try to interact with my people. I want to try to provide the information as much as I can, not just on camera, but off camera as well. So anyway, John Scott, thank you very much. $10. Congrats, Scott. Russ, love your videos. Congrats, Scott. I need to hire a mailroom. Yes, Dave. I wish I got mail. It'd be fun to get snail mail. Nobody mails me anything anymore. I do have a P.O. box if anyone wants to mail me anything. It's in my about on my YouTube channel. If you want to mail me something, that's cool. I love going to my box and just getting stuff. I get a lot of gear there, but I don't get any things from people. Oh man, Bruce North used to send me stuff all the time, postcards, and he'd go on vacation and send me postcards. Thank you, Bruce, if you're watching, if you watch this later. I really appreciate those postcards. It's so cool to get fan mail. It really is fan mail, so kind of cool. All right, so that's kind of the history, and that's how we got to 100,000. 3.5 years it took, a lot faster than I expected it to. I think the reason is that so many people are passionate about drones. People are really wanting to learn how to use their drones and the accessories for their drones. People love to trick out stuff. When they spend money, they want to make it cool and they want to get the best footage they can. They want to have the most fun that they can. And so doing the product reviews is fun. Sometimes it's kind of a hassle because you get to a schedule and sometimes those companies are a little bit pushy, but I also understand that, they agreed that you're going to help them, not just promote the product. We're not here to be promoters. We're here to let people know if it's a good product. And I think sometimes that gets lost in the shuffle. You'll see a lot of comments like, oh, you're a sellout, taking free stuff. Actually, I don't get that much free stuff. I get a little bit from some of these companies that I'm telling you about today with these giveaways, but I've purchased every single drone that I've owned. And I think that's another reason that people like my channel, is because I'm paying, this is my money, and I'm not going to tell you something that isn't true about these drones. And so I think that's important. Of course, yeah, one day I do want to be involved in an early release. Mavic 3, we're going to talk about that real soon. I saw a little leak come out from Drone XL. Hope I'm saying that right. Hi. But anyway, Peter Tucker, thank you, $4.99. I love the little emoji there. That's cool. Oh, God, Mavic 3. God, this DJI is going to break my bank. Anyway, so I didn't get it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm probably not going to get it, and that's okay. I'll just buy it and do what I normally do. So anyway, so, and then we're going to do some giveaways. So that's the history of the channel. We're going to do some giveaways tonight. I have 10 things. I'm just going to ask you some questions, and you have to answer the questions. First one to get it right wins. And I think Original Adobo is going to watch to make sure if I miss who gets it right first, he's going to write them down and send them to me just in case. But if I miss it, I apologize. But anyway, for the winners, what I want you to do is I'm going to have, after this video posts, I'm going to put the winners in the comments, and then I just need you to contact me, and I'll tell you how to contact me in the comments with your contact information. So we have some cool stuff. Q&A, like I said, future of the channel. All right, let's talk about some giveaways. The first one that I want to mention is I'm going to do this later this week. I'm actually going to give away my Mavic Air, my original Mavic Air. And Manolo the One, congratulations, Russ. I will love to win a drone. I love drone, but I don't have one. Thank you for $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that. So I'm going to give away my Mavic Air, Manolo the One. If you want a drone, you have an opportunity to win one, and it's a very good one. It's barely used. I just have just under 3 hours of flight time. It's basically a brand new Mavic Air, and it's a whole package. It's excuse me. I have a freewell case. I have a small compact case. I have a phone mount. I have 2 sets of stealth propellers from Master Airscrew. I have lights for it. I have 3 batteries. I have a ton of accessories to go with it. I'm going to give that away. But this giveaway is not going to be easy. You guys are going to have to do some work for it. So I'm going to release a video later this week that's going to tell you how to win that Mavic Air. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So I've teamed up with a lot of other drone creators, and they're going to help me out with this giveaway. So this is going to be super fun. So watch for that. Watch for that video. I want that video to go viral. I want people to win that Mavic Air. So it's going to be super fun. So anyway, that's the biggest one. I'll be doing that later on. But let's do the first giveaway right now. So what is my first one? I got it listed here. All right, I got a landing pad from Freewell. I got a bunch of these. So I'm going to give away a Freewell landing pad right here. And what I want you to do is first one to guess the month that I was born in. Guess the month that I was born in. Ready? Go. All right, as we're waiting for that, I'm going to talk about, what else am I going to talk about here? Let's see. Oh, yeah, don't forget Original Adobo. Watch for that. I sent him the answers. So, oh, the logo. Let's talk about the logo here. As soon as I get a winner on the month here. While we're waiting, we'll scroll through and see what else we're doing here. Holy cow, look at all those months. I still don't see it. Are you kidding me? Oh, there it is. I see it. Kevin Ryder. It's February. So let's make sure Kevin's the right one. Let me scroll up. I can't believe it took that long to get to it. That is the winner. Oh, no, there it is. Oracle Miata. Just beat you, Kevin, by 2. Oracle Miata. All right, Oracle. So congratulations. You got a Freewell landing pad. Let's take a look at this logo. Let's get a closer look at it. If I can do this right. I can't live stream right. So hopefully I can do this correctly. All right, let's switch scenes here. All right, so this is the orange, the 2 oranges, and this is going to be like an alternate logo that I'm going to use. This isn't actually going to be the real, the for sure logo. Hope you guys can hear this, but I'm going to run this little roll here. All right. So that's pretty cool, right? I love it. I hope you guys love it too. So live stream. All right. Is that working? Did you guys see that? Oh, wait a minute. I can't see you. There we go. All right. There you go. What did you hire me for? Original. Thank you very much. All right. Looks like it's 51. Thank you. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. So the orange and the gray is my primary, and then this is an alternate that I'm going to use. I have some gear that I'm going to talk about here, but the orange and the gray is kind of my primary one. And I want to talk about the creator that made this, the designer. He's hopefully in the chat. It's like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. where he's at right now. He lives in Germany. But actually, I went on 99 Designs, which is it's a website where you can have a competition. You want to design a logo, you tell the people what you want, and then a bunch of people will submit different ideas to you. And a lot of the ideas were pretty much the same. And then on like 2 days to go, I got a submission from this gentleman, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. We're just going to call him the Mamba. And he sent me his name, and I have no idea how to say that. So, but his Instagram is linked in the video description if I use the right one. But the Mamba Design, his Instagram is the.mamba.design. And like I said, I'll put it in the video description as soon as we're done here if it's not in there already. Also, his personal Instagram is herr.tm. And the thing about the Mamba is, the thing that I loved about him is that he knew exactly what I wanted. Like, I just told the designers negative space, and I wanted it to represent the 51. I wanted that to be kind of the primary, and I kind of gave him my favorite colors, and boom. And I'm like, wow, that's perfect. And the reason is because it's very trendy. It's very similar to a lot of the more of the current designs, and it's a design that's going to last for a long time. This design is going to be really cool years from now, and it's something that I can base my brand on. Like, I don't want just a logo for 51 drones. I want the 51 to be a brand, and that's going to represent everything. When you see that logo, you're going to know, oh, that's Russ. That's 51 drones. And so, not just in YouTube, but if I do any kind of more commercial drone stuff, or, if I expand beyond YouTube, I want that logo to be like, oh, look, there, wherever you go around the world, if you see that, you're going to be like, that's 51 drones. And so he captured it perfectly. If you're looking for a logo design, I highly recommend him. Yeah, send him a DM. You could go through 99 Designs, but they actually take quite a bit of that money from the designer. If you contact him personally, you're going to save money. He's going to make more money. So if you need it, check him out. So thank you so much, Mamba Black. There he is, Mamba Black. He's in the chat. So appreciate that, Mamba. All right. Let's see here. Let's go down the line. 51 is not my age. Thank you. Not there yet. I'll get to that. Why 51? I will retell the story. Yes, I will. It looks like everyone's asking. Might as well do it right now. Why 51 drones? Well, a couple of reasons. Both my parents are born in 1951. That's kind of what started the whole thing. And everything that I am, everything that I have done and come from is from my parents. I've learned so much from my parents. Family is very important to me. Family is number one to me. Everything revolves around my family. And so where I come from and what I have learned have come from my parents, and not just my parents, my mom and my dad, but also my step parents. I have 4 parents, and but my mom and my dad were both born in 1951. And my dad has since passed. He's been gone for 5 years. He died of cancer, and it was really hard for me because we didn't live together. My parents separated when I was younger, and he was like one of my best buddies. And I'm not going to talk about too much, or I'm going to cry. But my dad was really close to me, and he was a really good friend. And when he passed away, even more significant was that 1951, because it just reminded me of my father, and then also my mother, and just the fact that I really appreciate and owe everything to my parents. And then my mom also, she raised me pretty much, by myself till I was 15 years old. And then I met my stepfather, who's just been just an amazing person. My stepmother is she's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And so that's where the 51 comes from. And it comes down to learning. Like, I've learned so much from all my parents, and I try to pass on not what I've learned from my parents, but that knowledge I want to teach people as well. And so I try to educate people the way that my parents educated me. And so if it's about drones, or if it's about cameras, or if it's about learning how to ride your bike, I mean, I just want to help people, and I want people to learn. And so that's where the 51 comes from. So I don't know. I think it's a good basis for my channel and for my brand. So anyway, legally, who owns the rights to the logo? Well, right now I do have a North Dakota trademark, but yeah, hopefully I'll get a national. I don't even know how to do that. Hopefully I'll get that soon. So, but I own the rights to it. That's passed on through 99 Designs. So yeah. So check out the Mamba. Appreciate that. He captured it perfectly, and I can't say enough about him. He's a super nice guy. I chat with him on Instagram all the time. Looks like a really good guy, and so yeah. Cheers. Oh, here we go. Cup 51. Isn't that cool? I got that from where did I get that from? Teespring. That's where my gear is. If you want to buy my gear, you can get it from. No, I got this one. No, this wasn't from Teespring. This was from where I got my business cards. Where the heck was that? It's one of the business card companies. I can't remember which one. All right. So, all right, let's scroll down. Let's read a little bit of the chat here. Dave, hey, thanks. I appreciate that, Dave. Reason I got to 100,000, good personality. Well, I'd like to do my best. All right. So that's my first giveaway. What's my next giveaway? Let's do it. I have this Akaso action camera, this Akaso V50 Pro. I did a review on this a few weeks ago. I compared it. What did I compare it to? Did I compare it to the GoPro Hero 8? I believe I did. And really good camera. I mean, it's a budget action camera, but it actually does a pretty good job. Everything's in here. You know, I used it just for the review, but that's it. I haven't used it other than that. And so there's a nice little package. I don't know what it's valued at, maybe $130 or something like that. But let's give away this Akaso V50 Pro. Let's see now. I made a short video a while ago, a long time ago actually, about me buying a car. I didn't actually buy a car, but I made a short video, kind of a cinematic video about me buying a car. If you can tell me what was the car in that video, the first person to name the type of car wins the Akaso V50 Pro. So let's watch for it. Somewhere during the show, I expect to see a train. Oh, Nemesis. Yeah, I live by the train track, so I get a lot of trains in my videos. So, not a Toyota. Nope. Someone will get it. It was fun. It was a fun video. Ford, no. Honda, no. Truck. Vet, right there. Eric Steele. Sorry, Ken. I know I hired you. Eric Steele is the winner. It was a Corvette. It was a red Corvette. And I made it look like I was buying it, and I ended up driving away in a, I don't even know what it was. I asked them, bring me the junkiest car you have. So anyway, Eric Steele, Akaso V50 Pro, congratulations. All right. Let's see here. All right, so I covered Y51. That's good. I knew that was coming. Let's do another giveaway. Why not? Mavic 2 Pro Master Air Screw Propellers. The best propellers you can buy, best aftermarket propellers. Mavic 2. The Mavic Air 2 are not out yet, but DJI Mavic 2 propellers right here. What is the question for this one? I made a review of one brand of underwater drone. I did a review of an underwater drone. What is the name of that drone? The winner gets a set of, and they're white, I think. No, I don't know what color these are, but black. These are black. Master Air Screw propellers retail for about $30. So, all right, where are we at here? That might take a while. You might have to go back and look at that one. So, woofta. Oh, 236. Nice. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hit the like button if you want. Power Vision. No, that is not correct. Gary, you're close, but no. Gladius right there. James Franco. the Gladius Mini. James Franco. Little yellow submarine, Jimmy J. James Franco, congratulations. Gladius Mini was the underwater drone. And I'm actually going to do it again. I have another one, and I'm going to do another review on it. A little more detailed review. So congratulations to that winner right there. Okay. What else we got going on? My gear is online. It's under, if you go to any of my videos on the bottom, here's the thing now. Only one of them is showing up. Only the two oranges are showing up. And I think the reason, Mike Miller, I got the Corvette first. Are you sure? Original Dobo, check on that. Because I think what's his name said vet, and that counts as vet. So I'm going to scroll up here and just see here. Corvette. My goodness, you guys came up with every single car brand on earth. Holy moly. No, Mike, Eric Steele beat you by one. Eric Steele said vet, and then you said Corvette. So I'm going to take vet. I know it's kind of a sketchy there, but yeah, Corvette. So, all right, sorry about that, Mike. All right, what was I talking about? I have no idea. Somebody remind me. Oh, my gear, my merchandise. Yeah, I got hats, I got sweatshirts, I got t-shirts. I got one of my sweatshirts here. There we go. So you can see it. Pretty nice sweatshirts. So right now, there's only the one online that you can get. And I think because I didn't have it public yet. So I went over to Teespring this evening and I changed everything to public. So it should take 1 or 2 days to get all of the gear on there. Now this hat right here that I'm going to give away. I'm going to give away one of my mugs and a hat tonight. I'll talk about it in a little bit, but this is a special edition hat. I order these from one of my local graphic printer, and I pay quite a bit more for these hats. So I just ordered 12 of these hats, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these for special occasions like this, like giveaways and stuff like that. So these are kind of exclusive. You're not going to be able to buy these hats right here. These are going to be for my family and my friends, and then for things like today for giveaways. So super cool hats. I love these. I don't know if you guys do or not, but it's got kind of these racing stripes right here, and really high quality stuff. So love that. So, hey, Jay Santiago, $20. Congrats, Russ, on 100K. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see here. So, give that sweatshirt away. No, that's my sweatshirt, D&D. Sorry about that. So, anyway. So, you'll be able to buy my merchandise. I've always wanted merchandise. And here's the thing. I liked my first logo. It was okay. I actually, that was from a Fiverr designer. And I think I paid $65 for that design. And it was pretty good. But the reason I went with those colors is because the Mavic Pro was those colors. You know, that gold. And that gold, I'm not a fan of that anymore. I don't like that color. I really don't. And so the color was kind of the biggest thing. And I've always been a fan of orange and gray. Those are two of my favorite colors. And then I like pretty much any type of orange. I mean, I love orange. I love purple just because I'm a Vikings fan. Sorry if you're not, but but I love the colors together. And so I never really made merchandise because I knew in the future I was always going to have a new design. And I thought, well, maybe when I get to 50,000 subscribers, I'll come up with a new logo. And I'm like, well, no, people still like that logo. People still like those hats. People are still buying them. But I decided when I got to about 75,000, I'm like, okay, 100,000, that's it. I'm getting new logo. I'm going to spend some money. I'm going to hire a professional to do it. And so that's how I came to be. That's how that came to be. So, 3. Let's see here. This is not normal chat. Big channels will not respond to chat people. Yes, I know. I hate it. But at the same time, I understand it because they want to keep the stream going. They want to keep people interactive. So it's hard to do both. And so I try to do both. I try to engage a little bit as much as I can. So, so I appreciate you noticing that because I do try to read the chat as much as I can, but it is pretty hard. Skull. All right. Let's do another giveaway. How about that? What do I got next? This is good. This is a Polar Pro. I better make sure these are all in here. A set of Polar Pro Osmo Action filters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, they're all in here. This is a set of Polar Pro Osmo Action. Polar Pro makes great filters. Okay, I'm not like, I know the brands are against each other. They're competitive, and that's okay. There's Freewell, PGY Tech, and Polar Pro, the 3 brands that I've used, and they're all amazing. They're all great. I don't know how to say one's better than the other. I mean, seriously. And so it's really hard to be brand loyal. I don't have to be brand loyal, you know, but I love them all. So, all right. So I got a set of Polar Pro Osmo Action. I'll hold this up here so you can see them better. 5 ND filters for the Osmo Action. Great, superb filters. Shutter Collection, Cinema Series. And the question for winning this Osmo Action Polar is, what did I deliver to my neighbor with my drone when he was in dire need not too long ago? That one's going to be easy, so you better be quick. Hey, Aldrin, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate it. Aldrin is one of the OGs. He is the DJI king. And if you don't know Flight Path, go check him out. Flight Path is awesome. All right, let's see if we get a winner here. Yep, right there, Frank. Frank got it right away. Toilet paper. The first one. So yeah, I delivered toilet paper with my drone. It was fun. That's when we were needing toilet paper. Everybody was needing toilet paper. So it's good to know you're all watching. Wow. Look at it. Holy cow. All right, toilet paper. So Frank, I'll remember that. Frank, congratulations on winning the Osmo Action ND filters. Let's do another one. This is fun. Oh, the hat. All right, here you go. The first person to own this hat besides me and this mug right here, 51. Well, not this one. I'm not going to give you the one that I drank out of. I'm going to give you this one. All right. So I'm going to send this hat and that mug to whoever. What town do I live in? Name the city that I live in. First person to name the city that I live in. Yeah, and if you're not sure if you were first or not, if I'm saying incorrectly, Original Dobo is watching, and he's going to go through and make sure that I get it right. So, why not? Right there, I see it. Cocolino 2. Cocolino 2. Cocolino 2. All right. Congratulations. Minot is where I live. Minot, North Dakota. About 50,000 people. Plus the air base. We have Minot Air Force Base. And love it here. Love it. Love it, love it, love it so much. So, Coco, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but I'll send you this hat and the mug. Like I said, I'll get you guys' contact information later through the comments. And if for some reason we get, disconnected or whatever, if I can't get in touch with you, then you can find my email on my About page of the YouTube channel. So, okay. So, what's next? Let's do some Q&A. All right? Let's go to the chat. We're going to pay attention exclusively to the chat. Oh, you know what? Don't ask yet. Hold on. Let's ask the ones that were asked in my community tab first. Let's go here. Community tab, questions. So watch the community tab, guys. I like to post in there a lot. So it's a great way to communicate with you guys. So also Instagram and Twitter, if you're not following me already. Twitter is kind of a dead, it doesn't work very well for me anyway. I know some people love it, but nobody ever responds. I get like 2 or 3 likes, but whatever. You got to be on the platform. So Jimmy J, $5, thank you. Any chance you'll be blowing out a cake with 100,000 candles? That is YouTube gold. I should call Mr. Beast, right? Maybe he'd hook me up. All right, let's look at some questions here. Is my day job related to tech? No, not at all. Completely unrelated. That's all I'm going to say. What are the best, Eric Steele? Hey, Eric, what are the best tricks you have for editing? Oh my gosh. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be. Don't get hung up on transitions. I like straight cuts. Transitions are cool, and I'm trying to practice those. Try to do in-camera transitions more and things like that. But But I think some people they get so caught up in the complicated things of editing. And the fact is, people want the information, and they want the information presented simply, and they want to go and use that information to make their lives better. Some people, yes, they want to be entertained. They want to be like wowed, like, oh my God, that was amazing. Like if you watch Peter McKinnon, if you watch any sequences from Peter Lindgren or any of those guys that are creators, like true, like cinematic creators, you're like amazed. But you got to find out figure out what your purpose is. If your purpose is to provide information, you don't make your editing so complicated. Make your editing enough to where people are going to get the information. Don't worry about all the fancy stuff. And you'll learn that stuff as you go. Like you'll learn little things like I've learned about, lower thirds, and I've learned about, using Envato elements, which I subscribe to now, which has helped a lot. Add some cool stuff, some cool dynamic stuff to the video. But it shouldn't be so much that it takes away from the information. Information is number one. You can have channels that inform, channels that entertain, and channels that I don't know what the third one is. I can't even think of it right now. But if you're going to start a YouTube channel, I think it should always be to inform. It's really hard to go from entertain. It's really hard to build a channel through entertaining. You have to be a special kind of person to do that. But if you can start a channel with informing people on something, inform them and educate them, and then you can kind of segue into some of the entertainment stuff, that's a lot easier. A lot more people can do that. A higher percentage of people are able to do that. It takes a special person to be an entertainer on any platform. You have to be different. You have to be kind of a special person. So I'm kind of getting off on a tangent here, but the editing part shouldn't be so complicated that it takes away the enjoyment of it. And sometimes it does for me. Sometimes it does for a lot of creators. It's the hardest part by far. I mean, I can spend an hour making a video and I can spend 2 days editing that video. It's the hardest part by far. So even though I try to not make it complicated. So anyway, oops, I closed it. Let's go up here and see what mic am I using. I'm using the Blue Yeti, super cheap mic, $120. And yeah, I love it. The only thing I don't like, it's in my face. I need to get one of those boom arms so it, I don't know. I need to get something. Oh, I forgot to turn on my little light back there. I'm going to do that. Need to add some ambiance, right? You got to have ambiance. I can't believe I forgot to turn that on. There we go. Isn't that so much better? Gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. All right. Let's go back to some more questions here. Let's see if I missed anything here. The real bum. I'll get to that one in a question in a second. The real bum. Ask that later. Okay. We reserved a good alternate domain. Does not need to be. Oh, I know. 51 drones. Someone bought it, and then now they're trying to sell it. So I hate it. I don't know how else to say it, but you're kind of a lowlife actually for doing that. But yeah, they're asking 2,400. My channel is the51drones.com. So I just took that. Someday I'm hoping, I check it every day, and hopefully that person will not renew it, and I'll be able to pick it up cheap. But yeah, $2,400. Yeah, not gonna happen. So let's see. Agent, how is your facial hair? Always so perfect. Seriously? Yeah, I got a flowing beard. How many drones do you have? Right now I have 5. That's it. And soon to be 4 when I give away. So not that much. How do you juggle both work and YouTube? That's a common question. A lot of creators get that question. And my face is too far away. I'm trying to unlock my iPad. It's difficult, and you have to put away time. I usually wake up at 4:30 to 5, between 4:30 and 5 a.m. every morning. That's when I do a lot of my editing. And then a lot of my shooting happens at lunchtime or in the evenings. So after 6 p.m., I'll go do some shooting. Excuse me. And weekends, that editing time is usually between 9 and 11 p.m. and 4:30 and 6:30 a.m. So that's how you do it. And it's not easy having 3 kids, but and that's why not gone to more videos. I've tried to keep an average of one per week. I think one per week is reasonable. And obviously it's working well. I mean, 100,000 subscribers, I think is pretty good for 3 years. And I think the biggest thing is consistency. You know, even if you're only releasing one every 2 weeks and that's all you can do, that's great. I mean, it doesn't really matter as long as it's consistent. Like if you release a video every week for a month, but then you don't release one for 3 months, guess what? You're not going to succeed. It's not going to work because the algorithm will not go for that. Seriously, it needs to be consistent. YouTube rewards consistency 100%. So, all right. Let's see what else I got here on the questions from the other day. What is the best bang for the buck with these drones, and which one can you grow the most with? I'm not sure what you mean by grow the most with, but I'd say the best bang for your buck by far is the Mavic Air 2 right now at $799 for everything, all the features that it has, the capabilities that it has. Of course, a lot of things are overstated on it, like the connectivity, the range, the battery life, but still, every stat, every spec that it has is still awesome for that price. I mean, $799 is an awesome price for the camera, the battery life. I mean, it's great. It really, really is great drone. So the Mavic Air 2 by far. Let's see here. What range extenders are the best? I think none. I've never had any luck with range extenders. So Edward Knight, I don't know. I don't believe in them actually. I know some people do, but I don't. I did a video on a set, and aluminum foil worked better. Tin foil worked better than the $6.99 range extenders. So, all right, I think I got a few more here. Why is it called 51 drones? I answered that one. What is the better first drone? Mavic Mini, the Spark, or the Hubsan Xeno Pro? Well, I don't know enough about the Hubsan. I haven't flown it. I don't know. I know a lot of people like that drone, but I would say between the Mini and the Spark, for sure the Mini. The Mini is an awesome, awesome little drone, especially since the last firmware upgrade where you can control the camera settings. And then being at 250 grams, under 250 grams, that's key. And I think it's going to be key as we go into the future. So Mavic Mini for sure. Let's see here. My question now, the Mavic Air 2 is here. This is from Kenny Barlow. What is the new drone that rules the sky? For example, is the Mavic 2 Pro still the top drone in the Mavic series, or has it changed? No, Mavic 2 Pro is still the top. And the reason is the camera. Low light, and dynamic range is better on the Mavic 2 Pro. Other than that, the Mavic Air 2, I think is, I'm not going to say better, but it's comparable. It's on par with the Mavic 2 Pro. But that's the only reason, I think. And then now we're talking about Mavic 3. Let's talk about that just a little bit. Drone XL, who used to be at Drone DJ, but now he has his own called Drone XL High. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but it's Haye High. And he just showed a leak. The Mavic 3 is being released on September 26th. Is that right? Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. But September 26th, the Mavic 3 is coming out, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And that's a Saturday. And it's going to be it's going to be an online event. It's not going to be a attended event. And so that'll be interesting. They've never done a announcement on a Saturday before. So we'll see how that goes. I think it actually is going to go quite well, just with everything that's going on. I think it'd be hard to manage a in-person event. You can't really do it these days. So Mavic 3 is coming. We don't know much about it. There's a couple of leaked pictures on his website, so check it out, Drone XL. And I'm gonna make sure I'm saying that right. I just know him as Drone DJ, so it's taken a while to switch over to that. But I wonder what that thing's gonna cost. Seriously, is it gonna be affordable for us? I don't know. I don't know what his website is, but let's see here. Someone will put it in the chat. I'm sure. Dobo, you want to put it in the chat where you can find Drone XL and that information. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how much better the Mavic 3 can be. I mean, I don't know. Battery life, the range, 1-inch sensor, 4K 60. I don't know. Maybe better slow motion. Maybe 4K at 120. Who knows? I don't know, but it'll be really, really cool. So, Haya. Is that how you say it? Haya? Kesterlu? Haya. Thank you very much, guys. Haya. All right. Thank you, Mike, for taking care of those things. What camera do I record with? Owens asks. I record with the Sony a6600, and right now that is the only camera that I have. I shouldn't say that. I do have quite a few action cameras. I got my Osmo Pocket. This thing right here, I never thought I would enjoy so much. Like you have a YouTube channel to test stuff out and review stuff for your viewers, and sometimes you get something that is just fun. And I never got into 360. This is the Insta360 1R action camera / modular camera. And I have never had so much fun with an action camera, or a camera for that matter. I never got into 360 because I thought it just looks cheesy. It's like, oh God, that's 360 footage. Look at it. It's stupid. All that. I'm like, all right, I'll never get into 360. And then they reached out to me and I'm like, yeah, I'd love to review it because, it's free, I'm not going to pay for a 360 camera, but it's so fun, you guys. I don't know if you've ever done anything with a 360 camera, and I'm going to do a review on it. I've actually been playing with it a lot. I put it on top of my Mavic 2 Pro the other day for one of my videos just for a second, and it works. It looks pretty cool. You can't have GPS on your drone if this is attached on top of the Mavic 2 Pro, but that's okay. I mean, as long as you keep it within line of sight, like reasonably really close to you. But the 360 is super cool out of this camera, and I'm looking forward to doing more stuff with it. And I'll review that. If you're not into 360, if you've been turning away from it, try it. It's really, really cool. So a friend of mine also has the GoPro version. Can't remember what that's called. GoPro Max, I think it's called. So I might do a little comparison between those two as well. So, hey, Kelly, thank you for stopping by. Ready, Set, Drone is in the house. He says, hey, Russ, congrats. Way to go. 100K. Looking forward to the next. Me as well, buddy. Thank you so much. So, yeah, Ready, Set, Drone. Kelly just put out a video Friday about drone spin up. I'll put a little plug in here for you, Kelly. Actually, for us. It's for everybody. Drone Spin Up is coming up. It's going to be an online only event, and I'm going to be involved with that. Kelly asked me to be a part of it, and so I'm going to do a little video for that. Looking forward to it. I hope you guys all join in because a lot of fun, a lot of great stuff. Some sponsors. I think DJI is sponsoring that one as well. So yeah, looking forward to be a part of that. So that's coming up real soon. So watch Kelly's video he posted on Friday. All the information is in there. So Cody Carr asks, I have seen Ken Heron floating around in here and wondering, Russ, if you have ever flown FPV. I have not. I have never, not even seen one. I've actually never seen one up close. Like I've never touched an FPV drone. So I'm going to start doing it. Drone Supremacy. Mike actually is talking to me about it. And then of course Ken, and then Dobo's doing it too. And everyone's getting into FPV. I think it'd be fun. I don't know how much of that I would do on the channel because I kind of would look at that. I kind of would look at that as my escape from the channel. Not that I need to escape from the channel, but I think I would want to do FPV just for fun and not worry about making a video and trying to show people everything about it. Because I think my audience is here for the DJI stuff and for the other, action camera stuff and for the occasional other tech review stuff that I do. But certainly I'm sure you guys would appreciate some FPV stuff, but I worry that if I started doing that, it would take away from the primary objective of the channel. I don't know, maybe not. That's just my initial thinking, but if I do get into it, I think at first it's just going to be for fun. So, let's see here. Let's look at some more questions here. Kevin Ryder, can you shout out the name of the designer? Yes, the Mamba, the Black Mamba. Just go to Instagram and type in the.mamba, MAMBA .design, and you'll find him. And yeah, you'll love it. Let's see here. Class. I think the Mavic 3 will be smaller like the Mini. No, it's not going to be smaller. Excuse me. I think it'll be smaller than the Mavic 2 Pro. I don't think it's going to be smaller than the Mavic Air 2. I think it's going to be right in between those. And I think they're really going to gear that towards the professional, more toward. I honestly, this is what I think. I think the Mavic 3 is going to replace the Phantom. I think we are done seeing the Phantom shape of a drone. I think foldable drone is going to be the future. It is the future. I think the Phantoms are out, and I seriously think the Mavic 3 is going to be it. So I'm guessing $1,899. I'm saying it right here. $1,899. $1,899 for the Mavic 3. That's my guess. So just pulled that out of my butt. 100%. So, all right, let's see here. Let's scroll up a little bit. I'm sure I missed a lot. Hiya. This whole time I didn't know it was Hiya. Hey, Jimmy Day. Appreciate that. Most all of Russ's equipment can be found using a link to a description website at the bottom of all of his videos. If you want to know what I use, everything is there in the video descriptions, every video. And I have a kit.com link. It's actually kit.co, kit.co. I have a kit, and on that kit, I have every item that I use to make this channel. I need to update it because I've added some things recently that need to be on there. So, yeah, and check it out. If you use those links, it really helps the channel. Really, really helps me buy that Mavic 3 because I'm going to need help buying that sucker. All right. Let's see here. Do I make money with my drone flying? Deer Creek Drones asked that quite a while ago. I have made money with real estate with my drone. And then, of course, YouTube. We get money on YouTube. But other than that, no, that's it. Real estate. And that's part of the reason I'm pushing my making a channel. You guys, I don't know if you've ever made, a website. Did I say channel? Website? This is water, I swear. It's hard. It's harder than I thought. And I'm using Squarespace, and everyone, all these creators, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. It's not that easy. I don't care who you are. Squarespace, yeah, it's got templates and stuff, but it's really hard to make those templates be what you want them to be. And I think probably because I have high expectations, I want it to be easier. I'm frozen. Uh-oh. What's happening? Oh. Now it says good connection. Can you hear me? Hello? You can hear me, but you can't see me. Is that what's going on? Laggy chat. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. I don't know what's going on here. I'm sorry. Audio is perfect. Huh. Not sure how to refresh this. Any ideas? Audio is good. Video is froze. Thanks, Jimmy. Hang on, guys. I got the best giveaway to come yet. So hang on. Hang with me. I don't know what I don't know. 55. Stream settings. Huh. I don't know what's going on, guys. Control Alt Delete, yeah. That's about it. It froze when I said Phantom is done. All right, hold on here. I'm going to talk to Ken. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. We're still working on it.
Are you using Chrome?
All right, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try one more time here. And if it doesn't work, to bring it back up. Oh. If it doesn't work to bring it back up, I'm going to just start a new stream. It's not working. Can you guys hear me? The odds of winning a prize are increasing by the minute. That is very much true. You can hear me. Yep, I've started everything. Huh. Well, the drone returned to home. Yeah, that's right. Well, how about this, guys? Let's do this. Nobody wants to watch this, but I need to do these giveaways. For those of you that stuck around, well, I think I might try to start over. Because I still got some good stuff here. All right. I think I'm going to start a new one. Again, I still blame Wirecast. Yes. All right. I'm going to end this live stream. I want to start another one. So just come back and we'll do the giveaways and then we'll be done.